Hello, and welcome back to Empowerment in Illness. I'm Gwen, and this past week I visited one of the lupus chats on Facebook. I asked the question, has anything positive come out of your journey with lupus? I received a response from someone who stated she learned how important nutrition is in managing her symptoms, and it has allowed her to be less reliant on medication. She saves money and she avoids side effects. This got me to thinking. Will the gut help manage chronic illness? Imagine a day without meds or having to suffer from fatigue, weight gain, headaches, diarrhea, and constipation. Think about the money you would save. Today, we're embarking on an in-depth journey into that topic. Let's see how our gut impacts chronic illnesses. To start, let's get cozy with our gut. It's not just a tube that processes food. It's a bustling metropolis of activities that influences our entire body. Our gut is home to trillions of microbes, each playing its part in our health. You might be wondering how all this affects our brain. Well, the gut-brain axis includes nerves and hormones sending messages back and forth. Ever felt butterflies in your stomach? That's your gut-brain axis at work. Stress can upset your stomach, and your gut condition can affect your mood. It's a two-way street. Let's think about it. When we eat something, it doesn't just disappear into your stomach. It undergoes a complex process of digestion. The healthier your gut flora, the better this process goes. And not just for digesting, but for protecting you against allergens and regulating your immune response. It's fascinating how much of a powerhouse our gut is. So think of your gut as a bustling city. Each part of your digestive system, from your stomach to your intestines, plays a specific role, much like different neighborhoods in the city. Your stomach breaks down food with its acid and enzymes, kind of like a recycling plant, making sure everything is ready for the next step. Then, as food moves into the small intestines, it's like hitting the downtown core where the real action happens. Nutrients are absorbed here through the walls of the intestines into the bloodstream. This is crucial because it's how your body gets all this good stuff from your food, vitamins, minerals, proteins, you name it. And let's not forget the large intestine or colon. If the small intestine is downtown, the colon is like the suburbs, slower paced but still vital. It's here the water is absorbed, and whatever is left over, which is mostly waste, gets compacted and eventually, well, you know the deal, it's shown the exit. But what's really fascinating is the whole world of microbes living in your gut. Think of them as the residents of your gut city. These tiny organisms do so much, from helping break down food that our own bodies can't handle, to protecting us from harmful bacteria, and even manufacturing essential vitamins like vitamin K and some B vitamins. It's like having a little chemical factory inside us. And just like any bustling city, the gut has its share of traffic signals. These are chemical messages sent from the gut to your brain and back. This communication is constant, and it influences things like your mood, hunger level, and even how stressed you feel. It's pretty incredible how connected everything is, right? Now, maintaining a healthy gut isn't just about avoiding stomach aches. It's about keeping this entire city running smoothly. It affects your whole body, your energy level, your immune system, even your mental health. So feeding it right, giving it enough rest, and keeping stress in check are all like making sure your city has good roads, clean water, and proper waste management. It keeps everything running without a hitch. And when things go wrong in our gut city, well, that's when we might experience all those issues we talk about. Gas, bloating, discomfort. It's usually our body's way of saying, hey, something's not right down there. And it's up to us to figure out what our gut is trying to tell us. Now let's get into some specific issues many people face with their gut health, particularly excessive gas, bloating, and other uncomfortable symptoms. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They can be signs of deeper issues in our gut ecosystem. First up, let's talk gas. Everyone experiences it to some degree. It's a natural byproduct of digestion. However, excessive gas might indicate that your body's having trouble breaking down certain foods, or it could be a sign of an imbalance in your gut microbiome. Food high in fiber like beans, lentil, and some vegetables are common culprits, but they're also very good for your gut in appropriate amounts. So it's all about balance and figuring out what works for you. Bloating is another common complaint. It can make you feel full and uncomfortable, and sometimes it's accompanied by pain. This could be due to eating too quickly, consuming a lot of carbonated drinks, or it could be a symptom of a food intolerance or digestive disorder like irritable bowel syndrome. Diarrhea and constipation can also be frequent issues. These symptoms can swing from one extreme to the other, sometimes even alternating in conditions like IBS. These are signs that your digestive system isn't functioning smoothly, and they can severely impact your quality of life. Heartburn and acid reflux are also worth mentioning. These occur when stomach acids flow back up into the esophagus, causing irritation and pain. While occasionally reflux is normal, frequent heartburn could be a symptom of GERD, a more serious condition that requires medical attention. So what can you do if you're dealing with these issues? A good first step is to monitor your symptoms and dietary habits, as I mentioned earlier with the food diary. This can help you identify triggers and patterns. For instance, if you notice that dairy products causes bloating and gas, you might be lactose intolerant. Or if certain foods make you unusually gassy, you might need to eat them in moderation or find alternatives that agree more with your gut. Other general tips include eating smaller, more frequent meals rather than large ones, which can help manage heartburn and excessive gas. Staying hydrated, exercising, and ensuring a balanced intake of fiber all contribute to smoother digestion and a happier gut. Lastly, don't hesitate to seek help from a professional. Dietitians and gastroenterologists can offer guidance tailored to your specific needs, helping you navigate the complex world of gut health with more confidence. Understanding and managing these common gut issues not only improve your physical health, but can also elevate your mental well-being and overall quality of life. So take the time to listen to your body. It really knows best. The link between the gut and chronic illnesses is a critical area of research. You see, when the balance of good and bad bacteria in our gut is off, like some of the symptoms I mentioned earlier, it can lead to a leaky gut, where toxins and bacteria seep into the body, causing inflammation. This inflammation can be the basis of so many chronic conditions, from heart disease to autoimmune diseases like lupus. Picture this. If you're constantly feeling tired, or you have skin issues, or perhaps joint pain, your gut could be crying out for help. These symptoms might be your body's way of signaling that your internal microbial community is out of whack. And this is why diet is such a pivotal part of managing chronic illnesses. And not just about cutting calories, it's about feeding your microbiome the right stuff. Imagine your gut as a central hub in your body's network, much like a train station in a major city. When everything's running on schedule, trains, or in our body's case, nutrients and signals, move smoothly, ensuring that every part of the body gets what it needs. But if there's a disruption, say a strike, or on a broken train, everything goes haywire. That's sort of what happens in our bodies when our gut health is compromised. For instance, when we talk about inflammation, the common term that pops up when discussing chronic illnesses, it's like the body's response to a perceived threat. When our gut is out of balance, it can sometimes send false alarms to our immune system, causing it to overreact. This can lead to systemic inflammation, which is linked to many chronic conditions like arthritis, lupus, heart disease, and even depression. And then there's the microbiome role in regulating our immune system. You see, a large portion of our immune cells reside in our gut, believe it or not. I didn't know that. So if the microbial balance is off, it might not just affect digestion. It could impact your immune system ability to fight off infections, or even influence its response to internal threats, which could relate to autoimmune disease. Let's not forget how our gut health can affect our daily lives. For someone with a chronic illness, symptoms like fatigue or joint pain can often be traced back to issues in the gut. It's like having a slow leak in a tire. It might not stop you from driving, but it sure makes the ride less smooth and a lot more taxing. And here's something that really surprised me. Our diet plays such a massive role in all of this. It's not just about what we eat, but how what we eat affects our gut's ecosystem. Eating a diet high in processed foods and sugar can feed the less helpful bacteria in our gut. On the flip side, a diet rich in diverse plant-based food can help boost a robust microbiome, which might help keep chronic inflammation at bay. This is interesting, isn't it? By adjusting what we put on our plates, could potentially dial down inflammation and improve our overall health. It's like tweaking the inputs in a complex machine to optimize its output. Now, I know this sounds a bit daunting, like how much can kale and kombucha really do, right? But it's not about overhauling your diet overnight. It's about making small, sustainable changes that can lead to big health benefits over time. And always remember, it's important to work with healthcare professionals to tailor these changes to your specific needs, especially when dealing with chronic conditions. So, think about your gut as a garden. What you sow, so shall you reap. Nurturing your gut with the right foods, managing stress, and getting enough exercise are all ways to cultivate a healthy gut garden, leading to a healthier you inside and out. Who knew keeping a food diary could help you notice patterns, which allows you to tailor your diet more effectively and possibly even prevent flare-ups of your chronic illness? Warriors, this is a game changer. We could create a personalized meal plan that fits our body's needs. Wouldn't you want a thriving city instead of a city filled with smog, congested traffic, and a backed-up waste system? I would. How can we empower ourselves through better gut health? I found some actionable steps and insight that can make a real difference. Imagine you're the mayor of your own little gut city. Let's call it Tummy Town. How would you make it thrive? First, we'd have to talk about diet, because it truly is your first line of defense. Integrating a variety of fibers can do wonders. I know, when you hear fibers, you may think just bran flakes or something equally bland, but fiber is so much diverse. We're talking fruits, veggies, legumes, nuts, and seeds. These foods help feed the good bacteria in your gut, promoting a balanced microbiome. And then there are fermented foods. If you haven't hopped on a fermented food train, it might be time to give it a try. Foods like yogurt, sauerkraut, and kimchi are not just tasty, they're packed with probiotics, which are like sending reinforcements to your gut bacteria army. They help balance your gut flora, which can improve digestion and even boost your immune system. Now let's get moving, literally. Exercise is not just great for your muscles and heart, it also benefits your gut. Regular physical activity can help increase the diversity of bacteria in your gut, which is linked to better health overall. It's like taking your gut bacteria to the gym. They get stronger and more capable of handling whatever comes their way. Hydration is another key player. Drinking plenty of water isn't just about keeping your throat from getting dry. It helps keep your digestive system flowing smoothly. Think of it like the waterways in a busy city. If the water stops flowing, everything gets a bit, backed up. Stress management is also crucial. Our gut is incredibly sensitive to stress. Ever notice the stomach twinges when you're anxious or upset? That's your gut-brain connection in action. Techniques like mindfulness, yoga, or even just regular deep breathing exercises can help calm your nervous system and in turn calm your gut. And here's something that might be a bit of fun. Experiment with cooking. Trying out new recipes that incorporate these gut-healthy foods can be a great way to discover what you enjoy and what makes you feel good. Plus, cooking is a fantastic stress reliever by itself. It's creative, it's hands-on, and it ends with a delicious meal. What's not to love? Lastly, remember while these tips can be very effective, everyone's body is different. It's important to listen to your own body and adjust according to what it tells you. Maybe start a gut diary. Know what you eat, how you feel afterwards, what your energy levels are like. This can help you connect the dots between your diet, your gut health, and your overall well-being. By taking these steps, you're not just improving your gut health or tummy town. You're setting the stage for a healthier, more vibrant life. It's about making choices every day that help your body function at its best. And remember, small changes can lead to big results over time. So take it one step at a time and be patient with yourself. I'm happy that the woman on the lupus chat found something that helped manage lupus. This is a great suggestion we should all try. I've always had a sugar addiction. I love Oreos and chocolate chip cookies. I am a chocolate candy lover. Hershey's with almond is my favorite. And anytime I'm stressed, I use them and they are my comfort zone. I don't eat them like I used to, but I can say every time I ate them, my stomach would hurt. I guess I had a traffic jam in Tummy Town. This episode is going to make me review my eating habits and take better care of my town. We've covered a lot today, from understanding the gut as more than just a digestive organ, to recognizing its role in chronic illnesses and how we can actively improve our gut health. Remember, every small step you take is a part of a larger journey toward better health. I encourage you to explore these topics further, discuss them with your healthcare provider, and maybe experiment with some changes to see what works best for you. As always, we're in this together, learning and growing every day. Thank you for spending this time with me. Your stories and feedback make this journey so rewarding. Continue to share your thoughts and experiences, and let's keep this conversation going. Before we end the show, I'd like to remind everyone of our segment I call Healing Heartbeats. For 3 minutes, give yourself time to cry, scream, talk, yell, or sit in silence. Do whatever you need to do to feel the pain and sorrow associated with dealing with a chronic illness or just being sick. No one knows how hard it is to find positivity when you're in pain. You can be in emotional pain or physical pain. To your body, it's the same. You cannot allow yourself to live in that state. You have to give it 3 minutes and stop it. You can set aside 3 minutes tomorrow. This is a rinse and repeat behavior to help cope with the pain. You have control over your illness. You are the master of your universe. Take the reins and make moves toward living a better life. That's all for today. Keep striving for balance and health, and remember, your gut is at the core of your well-being. Whatever you do, take care of your tummy town, and it will take care of you. Catch you next time on Empowerment and Illness, where we'll continue exploring how understanding our bodies can lead to profound healing. Stay well and take care. Remember, you have the strength, support, and the heart to continue your journey. Be safe.